Hello everybody, my name is Yasmin Alice and welcome to Londonist DMC's YouTube channel. Today I will be interviewing Umang Gandecha, who works at Londonist DMC. He's had an amazingly successful and exciting career and we're going to find out more about his career journey. How's it going?
Very good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, very good.
Good.
Thank you so much for joining me on this interview. I look forward to chatting with you and learning more about your career.
Likewise.
So, what is your official job title?
So my official job title now is Executive Director at Londonist. I was Head of Sales and just recently moved to Executive Director.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was it an expected promotion?
It was always a career path that I dreamt of. Obviously a lot of hard work and it's a progression that I'm really proud of course, and I'm happy to be here now after nearly 5 years in the company.
Wow, so could we say if you devote your time and are really, really successful for 5 years, you could become director of any company?
I don't like to put a timeline on things, but for me, it's been a lot of blood, sweat and tears, and I've always been like that throughout my life, whatever I do, whether it be playing football, being in the gym, being at work, and it doesn't matter what position for me, it's always what you put in is what you get out, and I truly live by that.
I love that. Let's go back to the very beginning. What did you study?
I studied international relations and Mandarin, and actually that's where I met Asim, who's obviously the managing director at Londonist. We actually met in China, believe it or not.
Wow.
So we met in Shanghai. I was working at a different company at the time, spoke about potential futures of opening an office in China, and that actually came to fruition. Actually, we did open an office in China, which is something that I dreamt of always, having a business in China, and actually majority of our business is coming from Southeast Asia now.
Let's talk about the offices. So there's London, which is the headquarters.
Yes.
We're in the office right now. We've got Istanbul, my hometown, and Shanghai.
Yes. 3 amazing cities, of course. London doesn't need any explanation. I think Istanbul and Shanghai don't as well, but 3 very different cities if you think about it. And people always ask us, why Istanbul, why Shanghai? I think we cover all the time zones there, and also a lot of our business is coming from those regions, so kind of Europe, Middle East, Southeast Asia, London, which is our headquarters. And I feel those kind of 3 offices cover the time zones very well for our business, because we're an international business. We don't stop 24 hours dealing with international students, international partners. It's really important to be attentive to all of our partners at all times, and our students, of course.
So with your new promotion, what kind of changes, improvements or progresses are you planning on making with Londonist DMC?
Yeah, with my new promotion as Executive Director, I really want to cement Londonist's name in the PBSA sector as the best short-term and long-term provider in the industry. Within the team itself, I feel responsible now for the progression of the team's career. And that's something that I've always dreamt of when I was younger, looking up to certain mentors. And I see myself now in that position, really developing the careers of, the people within the team.
Wow, brilliant. What sets Londonist DMC apart from its competitors?
Yeah, many things. For us, it's the service that we provide to our students, our partners, being the short-term and long-term accommodation provider in the industry, having over 45 locations now in the industry as well. I think having an international global team as well that speak, I think over 25 languages now as well. We've been nominated and won the Best Service and Star Provider of the Year for many years now as well. I think there's multiple things that we do that sets us apart. And for me, it's exciting to actually develop that going into the future. I can't wait to see what that holds for us.
Whilst we were talking about prizes and awards, let's talk about this. What is this?
Yeah, so this is the Star Service Provider of the Year. Again, that shows our hard work, our determination, and it's not just us as a company. I think it goes for all the teams that really add to this, and this is just the cherry on top, should I say. And we're actually nominated this year for the same award, so that should be coming out in a few weeks, so we're excited to see the result of that. But it's a commitment to the whole team, and their effort. That's what we really want to we don't see it as individuals here. I think it's a team collection. It really is a small knit, hard working team which we love working together.
let's talk a little bit about the locations. So I have visited some of the locations and residences in London, but is it only London or are there other residences that you guys provide?
Yeah, so London is our hub where we started, over 30 locations now in London, and then we've expanded to Dublin. Dublin's a great market for students as well. Just recently, actually, we made some agreements outside of London. So cities like Liverpool, Nottingham, Manchester, Brighton as well. And the plans for the future is to go global, actually. We may start with Europe. There's a big market in the Netherlands, for example. There's always a big demand in the US, Canada, Australia as well for students. So say watch this space.
Watch this space. Wow, loads to look forward to with Londonist DMC. Yes. So exciting. I want to quickly talk a little bit about, obviously, like there's loads of international students that get in contact with Londonist DMC, and they all go to different universities.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very saturated market. It's very confusing. How does Londonist provide that safety and that reassurance to the students?
Yeah, it's a good question. There's students coming from around the world right now. So what makes Londonist different? For us, for example, we provide the whole service from pre-arrival to actually post-departure as well. So airport transfers, extra services such as bedding packs, cleaning packs, affiliate programs. So we actually have our student portal. So when the students, before they come to London, they can log into our student portal, connect with other students, and connect with similar kind of like-minded people that might like the similar hobbies. So I think that gives students that sense of security that actually before I get to London, I can make friends. Londonist provides the airport transfers. Obviously, the residence has 24-hour security as well. And the fact that we do short-term and long-term, especially post-COVID, a lot of parents are, a little bit hesitant to get into long-term contracts. So with us having that flexibility is a key kind of selling point in the market.
I've been asking the same question to quite a few people from the company. But if you are a student right now, which residence would you like to live in?
For me personally, I love our Greenwich residence. It's something different. Everyone's looking for the Spitalfields, the Zone 1 areas, but for me, Greenwich is, you're in London, but you just feel like sometimes you're not in London with the Greenwich Park, you're near the river, and you can commute really easily. And I love the restaurants in Greenwich as well, loads of nice cuisines and stuff. So for me, I love Greenwich.
Amazing. Obviously, we've got loads of prospective students watching these videos, and I'm sure most of them are going to be like, oh my God, I wish I was like him. Do you have any advice for them, for their career or for their education?
For me, it's always, my advice will always be follow your passion, follow your hobby, and you'll always find a way and you'll always do well. I think nothing beats hard work. Of course, there's always an element of right time, right place, similar how I met Asim in China. But for me, having that mindset and that ethic of I will be successful is paramount in any industry.
Good mindset. Good work ethic, and that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It was lovely chatting with you.
Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed this interview and this video. Do you have any questions that you want us to ask and forward to Umang? Put them down in the comments section below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel because that helps us a lot and we will be able to make more videos for you in the future. My name is Yasmin Alice. See you next week. Bye-bye for now.